Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today, I'm sure you can already see from the title, but I'm going to be doing a review and first impressions and wear test on the new No Filter foundation by Colourpop. I'm so excited to try this out. I also bought the No Filter concealer, the pressed powder, and then also the loose powder. I'm going to be trying all of these out today. I'm super excited. Also, ignore my hair. I'm letting it air dry because I'm lazy. But if y'all want to see how this goes down and how all of this works and lasts throughout the day, then let's just hop right in. So I've already moisturized and primed my face with, you guessed it, my Guerlain Radiance Primer. And then I filled in my pores with the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. So now I want to go ahead and try out the new foundation. I really hope this is the right shade for me. It's so hard. That is like the downfall on ordering makeup online, is making sure you got the right shade. We shall see. I'm like hoping, I'm not thinking I'm more tan than what I am. So I'm going to do, like I always do, one side with a brush and one side with a sponge to see which side I like best. So let's do that real fast. Okay, so right off the bat, this is really like liquidy. Y'all see that? And I have no idea how much coverage this is, so I'm not gonna start with way too much. I hope this does not look too yellow on me. I got the shade Medium 90 for anybody curious. This is just one layer right here, so you can see that it has pretty good coverage. This is a little yellow, but it's not horrible. I think once I get everything else on my face, it'll be fine. But it does have decent coverage. But this is just with the brush. Okay, so this is one layer of this with a brush on the right side of my face. It really has a decent amount of coverage. Like, look at that versus that. And I haven't used that much product. So this is pretty, I want to say, full coverage. Let's see what it looks like with the sponge. For anyone curious, this is the Morphe sponge. Okay, so the sponge is soaking up a decent amount of the product, which is a given. Okay, so this is one layer. The color is a bit yellow for me, but it looks more yellow on camera than it does in person. So this is the sponge side. And this is the brush side. The finish with both looks pretty similar. I'm surprised, but I think I actually am getting better coverage with the sponge. As you can see on this side, my redness is peeking through a little bit right here with the brush. I'm not getting that so much on this side, but the sponge does take up more of your product. But if you had to build it up with a brush, you might be using the same amount. So it's your call, whatever you want to use. I'm going to try to build it up just a little bit more in some spots. I'll try it with the sponge to see. See, that redness is completely gone now. So it's definitely buildable. Okay, so this is what we got with it built up a little bit more. So all that redness is gone. I'm gonna say it's a medium to full coverage, but more on the full coverage side, if that makes sense. It's not completely full coverage where you're gonna get this in one layer, but it's pretty close. All right, now I'm gonna try the concealer, which once again, I ordered this online and this looked darker online than what it is. I got the shade Fair 6 and it's pretty light. So we're gonna see what this looks like. I might be really highlighted, but we'll roll with it. Oh, yeah, okay. Ooh. I will do this side with a brush. Okay, so I turned the brightness down a little bit because I felt like it was kind of washing me out. This concealer is like really good. It blended out really easily and the coverage is really good. Like I might like it more than that Makeup Revolution one that I've been trying. Let me try it with the sponge and see. Okay, so I definitely put too much. This goes a long way, so you don't need near as much product as I used. Just a heads up. So, kind of like with the foundation, I feel like I like it better with the sponge. I don't know if y'all can see that again. This side, where I put the brush, I feel like my redness is peeking through, versus with the sponge, it's not. Which is weird. You would think it'd be opposite. So I'm gonna go back in, just right here, and use the sponge to build it back up. I really like this concealer. A lot. A little goes a long way, like that little cross I put, and it's like spreading all across my forehead. So you don't need very much with this. So far, I'm really liking both. I like this better than the Makeup Revolution one for sure. I'm going to take the No Filter setting powder in translucent. This is the loose setting powder. I'm going to just use the sponge and press this into my under eye. Oh, look at the difference. This just made it look so smooth. I'm gonna show you up close. It looks really good. Oh, and like, this is not settling into my smile lines at all. Usually foundation is going to settle into them. It would already be doing it, and it's not doing it at all. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I love that. It's like not even doing it that bad on my forehead. I really like this setting powder so far. It just looks so flawless. Now I'm going to take the pressed powder and just put it on a fluffy brush and do the rest of my face where I didn't set it with the loose powder. And I got shade medium, so it's gonna be a little bit darker to match my actual skin tone. And it looks just like this. So far, this looks nice. It looks just like a powder. I mean, it's not tugging at the foundation in any weird way. It looks like a good powder, and it was very inexpensive. How much is in this? There is 5.50 grams in this. And in the Colourpop, the No Filter foundation, you get 0.85 fluid ounces, so it's a little less than what you typically get. You typically get like 1 fluid ounce in a foundation, but for the price, it's all good. So this is my skin, and what it looks like after I got everything on. Looks pretty good. I'm not mad at it. So let me go ahead and put the rest of my face on, and I will come back and I will talk about doing check-ins and everything like that with y'all. Okay, I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup. I started putting this foundation on about 12:30, and it's like 2 o'clock now. My makeup took a while because I was having to attend in Brooklyn and all that. But so I've had it on for like, we'll say about an hour, and so far it's looking really good. I had fun with my eyes. I was playing around. I did a half cut crease, and I used the Modern Renaissance palette. It's an old one, but a good one. I will continue to do check-ins throughout the day to let y'all know how my foundation is holding up. So don't go nowhere. I will be back in a few hours, but it'll only be like a snap of a finger for y'all. Okay, so I will be right back to do check-ins for y'all, okay? Hey guys, just doing my first check-in. Well, I guess technically my second, but it is 5 o'clock, so I've had this foundation on for about 4.5 hours. And let's get up close. I'm wearing my glasses, so that's the marks you see on my nose. But the face looks really good. It's holding up really well. I haven't touched up or blotted or anything, and it is staying really well. It looks fine around my nose. My smile lines look good. So I'm really liking this foundation so far. I will check in around 8, so in about 4 hours, and I will let y'all know what it is looking like then, so keep on watching. Hey guys, this is going to be my last and final check-in. It is 9 o'clock, like on the dot. So I've had this foundation on for about, we'll say about 8.5, 9 hours. That is a pretty good time to really see how the foundation is holding up. Honestly, this is holding up really well. I'm not really cracking anywhere. I'm not cracking around my smile lines. Ignore my nasty lipstick. I had pizza. But the foundation itself looks really good. It's rubbed off where my glasses were, but that's gonna happen with any foundation. But so far, I really like this foundation. It was $12, so it was very affordable, and I liked the coverage on it. It was pretty much a full coverage foundation, and I liked the finish on it. It's like not too matte. It's more matte, but it's not like crazy matte where you feel like your skin's like suffocating. So far I really like this. I will continue to use it and let y'all know what I am or how I'm feeling, if I'm still enjoying it. And I think that is it. If y'all liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And be sure and hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload. And that is it, guys. I will see y'all on Friday. I love y'all. Bye.